Good morning. It's February 10th, 2025. It's Monday. This is Off the Ledge, my new creation to get our thinking straight during these most challenging times. Lots happening. We're going to read from Ernest Holmes, The Science of Mind. The great thing about reading from this book every day is that I made a kind of a New Year's resolution to read from it every day, and since I'm bringing it to you, I'm more apt to keep that resolution. So let's just start with, I dwell in the household of God. And Ernest Holmes takes, definitely get this book, it's a great book. He takes a little piece of the Bible in 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? So let's just take a moment and just reflect on that. Take a deep breath in and hold it, and a longer breath out. Let's do that 2 more times. A deep breath in, hold, and a longer breath out. And on this 3rd breath, you're a temple of the Most High. Hold it, and then a longer exhalation. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and just reflect upon how infrequently, or maybe never, that we consider that we actually house the Spirit of God. And these are times that we have to really know that and activate that to make great shifts and changes for the good in the world. The household of God is the household of perfection. It is the secret place of the Most High. The inhabitants of this household are all divine beings. I'm going to pause because, as you know, I'm in a busy neighborhood. So backup beeps. The inhabitants of this household are all divine beings. Nothing can enter the consciousness of any of these inhabitants that contradicts the unity of good. Each and every member of this household is at peace with all other members. There is a community of peace, of understanding, of fellowship, and of love and unity. In this household of God, which is anyone's personal household who declares it to be such, there is no bickering, no jealousy, and no avenue through which any littleness or meanness may operate. It is not only a household of peace, but also a household of joy. It is a place of happiness and general contentment. Here is warmth, color, and beauty. This earthy household symbolizes the divine harmony of the kingdom of God. No one is a stranger within this household. Nothing is alien to it. It is protected from all fear, from every sense of loss. Nothing can enter it but joy, integrity, and friendship. This same good, I realize, belongs to everyone. I did not watch the Super Bowl last night. I used to watch it with my dad, and I wasn't really, I didn't feel up to it, understandably. But also there was big other reasons why I didn't watch the Super Bowl. But I did catch that during the halftime show, it was expressed that a revolution is happening. We picked the wrong guy, right? I caught a very brief clip. I'll go back and look more later to see what else was said and sung or rapped. I think it's exceedingly important that we understand that we're being fed a whole waterfall continuous, think of Niagara Falls, of lies from mainstream media and from this authoritarian, fascist attempted takeover. All those voices are trying to convince us that the only thing that exists right now is horror. But what I'm bearing witness to, just like Ernest Holmes was talking about our household of God within, is that simultaneously there's an entire movement for the peaceful revolution, for the shift that's already in place, and for us to be going in that direction as a collective consciousness. And this collective consciousness that's much, much, much more powerful, and that's happening simultaneously with the whole smoke and mirrors ruse. You need to be terrified. You don't have control over your life anymore. We've stolen everything from you. We're stealing this country. You know, it's existing simultaneously with that. And the peaceful revolution is unstoppable. It's not even possible for us to go back to the vibrational frequency of 80 years ago in the rise of Hitler. Well, 80 years ago, more than 80 years ago. Like almost 90 years ago. The universe does not go backwards. The universe is always expanding and opening to more love and more light and more higher vibration. So what the evil forces are attempting to do is not sustainable. It will not fly. But they're going to all along the way attempt to convince you that it's flying. Well, it might be flying away, but it will not rule the day. So you can tell it's a really concerted effort to convince the American people we're going the way of white supremacy and Christian nationalism. But, you know, I mean, from what I can recall, speaking of the Super Bowl, the past few Super Bowls that I can remember, there was a black artist, right? Several of them. And I heard that the orange monster left at halftime. That says a lot. So I want everyone to really reflect today on this. You're not seeing, because they're trying to make it invisible, what this country is really comprised of. It's a small minority of people that are overtly, blatantly white supremacist, racist, misogynist. They're trying to make us think that it's the majority and all hope is lost and we might as well just give up. Because that works if you believe it, because we can believe it into being. Now, I heard today from a little video clip I saw that the calls to senators and representatives from angry constituents have gone through the roof, increasing from like 4,000 a day or something like that to like 16, 17, 18,000 calls a day from constituents to these representatives that are furious because what they're dishing out is not what we signed up for. Kamala won. I have the mug if you want to reinforce that idea in your consciousness, psychicannetdion.com. If you want to order your mug, sending them out today. A bunch of them. We're not going to believe the lies. We're going to remember what it was like when we saw Kamala Harris and Tim Walz on the campaign trail. It was an historic rising up of the loving, caring, kind, compassionate people who love our country. And Kamala said that many times. We love our country. That energy didn't leave. Unless people died or left the country, we're still all here. And the big ruse is to attempt to get us to think, oh, don't think about the people that want democracy. Oh, they don't exist. Oh, well, you don't have any power. They're trying to make you believe all this about being powerless. So this is not only a national and international crisis time. This is a personal and spiritual crisis time. And in a spiritual crisis, any kind of spiritual crisis that I can think of, there are many versions of it. The only way out is in. And the only way out is to empower ourselves from within. So it's a really amazing opportunity for transformation and healing, because we look within and we say, do I really live my life as though I am powerless? Am I really going to continue to live my life as if I'm a victim of circumstances and only that is true? Or am I and the collective, because we contribute to the collective by how we hold our energy and what we're broadcasting, or do we actually have the power to make shifts and changes and complete and total overhaul transformations happen? That's where we need to be. Complete overhaul, shifts, and transformations happening from within, contributed to the collective, and then we create this huge energetic tipping point shift that cannot be stopped, because love wins. Love is greater. Miracles occur when we're holding a space for miracles to occur. So let us really today be in the consciousness that we will only stand for miracles happening. Let me choose 3 cards. Please donate to this channel. psychicannetdion.com. If this is helpful to you, I know I want to give where I'm helped, so I just want to throw that out there. 3 cards for today. And then we meet tonight. It's on Monday. We meet tonight. So we're coming out of laziness. We're coming out of this. They need for us to be lazy. That's what they're counting on. But we need to go beyond the illusion that they're painting for us, that all hope is lost and we just have to lie down and take an authoritarian fascist takeover. No, 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 no. We need to be spiritual grown-ups. The maturity card is coming up. This is about being spiritual grown-ups. We take charge of our own consciousness. We are not helpless victims, and we can't afford, our survival relies on us not affording to be in that place of victim. So let's go beyond the illusion that they're painting for us, which is, in a nutshell, you are powerless. Let's go beyond that, because that's what they need for the entire populace to believe. And well, we're coming out of laziness, beyond their illusion, and we're growing up. And we are growing up fast. I love you all. Please donate if you can. psychicannetdion.com. We're back tonight, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the Psychic News Network, 7 p.m. Eastern as usual. Also, go back to the Thursday night live streams, and there's a 15-minute guided meditation there. If you don't want to listen to the first half of the half-hour video, just forward to the 15-minute mark, and please do those meditations and share. Namaste. We'll see you tonight. Have a great day. Bye.